Okay, you guys, I'm back. In the last video, I forgot to tell you guys to seam it down on each one, all the way down. I actually overlocked mine, back and front. Okay, and another thing I like to do, I like to iron my stuff. Iron as you go, it makes the whole project look so much better. Always make sure that you have the right temperature on your iron for whatever fabric you're using. I like to use a low temperature for whatever I'm doing. Iron it down. Both sides. I'm trying to go a little faster because you guys are watching, but I'll hit it up again later. But just try to make sure you melt your thread. It makes it look so much better. It's not so puffy. Okay, next what we're going to do is we are going to cut out our skirt back and front.
Visit SanDiegoCountyFord.com or click to learn more. Here, your thumbs
okay. These are just simple skirts. Today, I'm going to use a pair of pants. I have a pair of pants. I had a nice pair of pants, but I think I gave them away that I would use for this. I have my myself, I have a, that might not work. Okay, you can use a pair of pants. Sorry, I didn't figure this out before the video. But anyways, I have my own pattern. You can always use a pair of pants too, but I have a pattern cut out of a skirt my size. I folded it in half. And we're going to put this on the folded edge. Okay, this pattern right here is something I already had drafted out for my skirt. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here, if this was a pair of pants or a skirt, you could just use one of your skirts, turn it inside out, lay it on the fabric. Or you could use a pair of pants, just where it goes around. No. I'll show you. If you were using a pair of pants that wasn't this big, we're going to say, you turn it this way to where you would have the shape of the hip. That will be on the folded side, on the non-folded side, on the raw edges. But I'll show you guys that later. Today we're going to use this. You can use a skirt, you use pants, but today I'm going to use this pattern. And I'm going to draw it out onto the fabric. This is so easy, you guys. It really is simple and easy. I really wanted to use a pair of pants so I can show you guys that you can use anything from your home. I don't have a skirt. Actually, I do. I just don't know where it is. I have so much stuff to get to. Okay. Now what we're going to do is put the weights down so that the fabric don't move when you cut it. My weights, I just got them from Home Depot. They're little bracket things. They're heavy and they work. Okay, we're going to cut out the first one. And then we'll use the first one The first one, this stencil we cut out, we'll use for the second, the back of the skirt. Okay, there we go. Alright. This is our front or back skirt. It'll have a waistband, remember that. A waistband will be here, but that'll be your skirt. And we're going to use this same thing for the front. I'm doing a tutorial today because I just felt like it. I need to practice doing them. I'm going to start giving them to y'all. I know how to make all kinds of things. Earrings, earring holders, earring trees, jewelry trees, all kinds of earrings and foot stuff, bracelets, anklets, clothes, anything. I'm going to bring it. Anyhow, we're going to take the other side. And we're going to lay it down. We're going to take this one right here that we just cut out and we're going to lay it on top of here. Sometimes you might want the back to be like about 3 centimeters or a ½ inch, I'll say a ½ inch bigger than the front. So that's what we'll do. And what I do, I just mark it out. I've gotten good at just marking it out. Mark it a ½ inch bigger than the one before it. Try to stay on the same pattern. If you don't know how to do it a ½ inch, what I would do, I would just take it from the fold and pull it back a ½ inch. That way you know. See that ½ inch right there? The bottom one is further out this way, however. Okay. And then you can just mark it out and you know that it's right. So you can get the right pattern going. Because you don't want to lose the hip shape. And sometimes if you're a beginner, that will happen. But if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to remove this one so I can cut the next one out. I love making things. I'm not making this right here for no certain person. I'll either put it in my store or if my daughter likes it, I'll give it to her. I just enjoy making stuff. Okay, so we're done with that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put them both together. If you want to mark which one is the back because you really don't know, put a little marking on there. I used to do that when I first began. But now what we're going to do, we're going to put these two together. Remember the back is bigger than the front, but we're still just going to pin them. We're going to pin it. Again, the pin thing. Pin it all the way down, both sides. And then seam it. Let me say that now before I forget. Alright. Now pin the other side just as we did that side, and then go to your sewing machine or your overlock, and you're gonna sew it down on both sides. Sew it down each side, that side, and then actually you can. We'll do the hem. You turn it up. Actually, what you can do, what I do, I overlock all the bottom, all the way around, once it's sewed on each side. Overlock the whole bottom, and then just turn it in once. Turn it in once. It'll be overlocked, so it's safe. Turn it in once, and hem it all the way around. Hem it all the way around. If you need me to show you how to hem, just leave me a message and I will do that. But if you know what you're doing, then you know what you're doing. Just hem it all the way around. And I'm going to do that, and I'll be back when I'm done to show you the next step.